Meow meow. Meow meow. কি বলছে? भला चंगा। चलो भाई। स्टार्ट करते हैं अपना प्रीवियस गेम। कहाँ तक कर दिया था हमने? हमने गॉबस्टोन दे दी थी उसको। चलो भाई बाहर। गॉबस्टोन ने तो दिए थे हमें। कर क्या रहे हैं हम यहाँ पे? चलते हैं भाई दूसरी जगह पे। अच्छा जी, इससे भी बदल जाता है क्या? चल।
shouldn't there be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
ज़्यादा नहीं बोल रही तुम?
Professor Sharp's desk. I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all.
Not all.
Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Begin with what?
Use a strong,
लग गया लौंडा.
even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant
pinch
sneeze
of
could be
Ditton.
disastrous.
Dittany. Hard to step. घुमा भाई. बस. खुशबू आ गई उसे. आजा कुत्ते. ले ले. ले ले ले.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir.
आ गया जी.
Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And
वो
from what
हल्के
I
में
know
ले
of
लिया
your
क्या
recent
भाईजान?
exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested
भाई
from the plants you
ऑफिस में
grow
ले
in your
आके कुछ
herbology
सुलटे
class.
सुलटे काम
Rarer
मत
ones
करियो.
can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
देख लिए चल चल चल. मैं क्या सिखा रहा.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
मैं डबल है
My
भाई ना.
parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors
ये
of a
मैं
Goblin
तीन बत्ती क्यों
Rebellion.
दिखा रहा सर पे बनी हुई?
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
क्या तो इसलिए. Did I heard that you say that you have permission to go in? हाँ, जानना क्यों चाहे तू?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
क्यों जानना चाहे बेटे?
And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
उदंगी लग रहा है.
Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt.
अरे
Keeps a
ये
close eye on
इसका
me for
बच्चा
comfort.
ये है साड़ा.
But she can't be everywhere.
Gareth
Listen,
Weasley.
anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
भाई करना चाहिए इसके लिए कि नहीं करना चाहिए? ये इंसान मुझे सही तो नहीं लग रहा है. I'm not sure.
I don't know,
Not-
Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fupa feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
करना चाहिए नहीं करना चाहिए कर देते हैं यार.
I'll bring you a fupa feather.
Brilliant! Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
देखी जाएगी. क्या ही भला करेगा टीचर हमारा.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
Keep your potion stations organized and
भाई चोरी भी कर ली सामने सामने. अबे ये तो हर चीज लेता जा रहा है. ले मॉन्गरल्स का फर भी ले लिया इसने. मेमोरेंडम और surface bargains and books. The amount of activity also. चल. Pinstripe scar. मैंने सब बेच भी दिया था भाई कल. सब खाली करके आया हूँ कल मैं. अब बस ये हटे ना.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you.
अमित.
Thank
अमित
you.
भाई कैसे हो?
I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure.
Big shout out to Amit
And
भाई.
I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
Never seen anyone. I've never seen anyone do such a.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor
पागल हैं
there.
यार.
I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shah is firm
बिल्कुल भाई.
and clever. See you soon, no doubt.
क्या है आज चतुर्दशी?
Here's the fupa feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Adurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could just replace it with one from J. Pippin's.
चला जाए इसके पास.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
And then we purchase from the select shop. Ingredient may also be grown and found in our. Okay, guys. यही कर सकता हूँ. बाकी इनके लिए तो हम पे है नहीं सामान. तो ब्रू भी होने लग गया. Defend by covering them with a durable rocky skin. 18 10 सेकेंड है. Uterus potion. हो गया भाई ब्रो हो गया.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening?
अबे कुछ होने वाला भाई.
It's not supposed to. Ah!
अबे भागो.
Dragons are. What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor.
Revelio.
Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
brewed an Adurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
भाई मना कर देंगे हम तो, हम ना
I'm not
जानते
sure what
कुछ.
you're talking about, Professor.
You will not earn favor with me by failing to take responsibility for your actions. I suggest you heed my warning. As for the work you did
सब
today in
जानता
your
तू.
own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In
बिल्कुल.
addition to having a solid grasp
मैंने
of how
कब
to
बोला?
combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Okay, sir.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
इसके ऊपर सफेद क्यों ना हो रहा भाई?
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what I need.
अच्छा जी. तो मैं क्या करूं? दीदी मैं क्या करूं दीदी? नहीं यहाँ पे कुछ है.
Revelio.
पोशन ब्रू हो रहा था. कुछ नहीं. रेफेलियो. और प्रोफेसर क्या हाल है तेरे? क्वेश्चन आया का? क्वेश्चन इधर आ गया भाई. लॉक लगाओ. क्या ऐसे क्या दिख रहा है?
My robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration for the rest of term.
से नीचे जाने का है. देख लेते हैं अपने को. जाना किधर है जी? इसमें तो कुछ भी नहीं दिखा रहा है. The restricted section. यहाँ पे भी कुछ नहीं है. जाना कहाँ है रे मेरे को? मेरे को. ला 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 ला. La 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 la. पिया के जो तेरी देखी शराबी ये दिल हो गया. मुझको ओ मेरे यारो संभलना मुश्किल हो गया. दिखाई दे रहा है. You are not currently tracking anything.
Are you Sherrod Smiley?
भाई ये मैप में क्यों नहीं दिखा रहा है? कुछ दिक्कत है इस गेम में. Now I know. There's something wrong. चल जाऊंगा तेरे ऊपर से. Something wrong with this game. इससे पहले काफी कुछ दिखा रहा था. ऑक्समेड के मैप में जाना है क्या? यहाँ चले क्या? चलते हैं एक बार देखते हैं क्या बोल रहा है. काट ले। अबे ऑब्जेक्टिव क्या है? अरे हाँ, ये भी तो था कुछ। Successfully avoid enemies attack by dodge rolling. अच्छा जी। ये डेडालियन कीज भी पता नहीं कहाँ एस्ट्रोनॉमी टावर में मिलेंगी। एस्ट्रोनॉमी टावर में डिस्कवर द पेंटिंग सीक्रेट। इसका तो कुछ पता ही नहीं लग रहा, पता ही नहीं चल रहा है। Venchika's Lumos near it. मेरे को तो कुछ नहीं मिलेगा। लैंडमार्क, शीशा ढूंढना है इसका लैंडमार्क। शीशा, यहाँ चलते हैं। लोकेट ऑन मैप दिखा जरा। ओके ओके। लोकेट ऑन मैप, इधर जाना है मुझे, इधर काफी दूर है ये। तो ट्रैक तो कर लिया मैंने। Save this location, this icon at the location. Then open that movie at the same location. अच्छा जी, कहाँ देखा मैंने, कहीं देखा है? वर्ल्ड मैप, यहाँ से बाहर जाना है मेरे को। उनसे सीधे बाहर निकलेंगे, सीधे बाहर। Only same. तेज भागना पड़ेगा।
Revelio.
कर लेते हैं बीच बीच में, क्या पता कुछ इंटरेस्टिंग मिल जाए। ये जल गया, ये जला नहीं, चल गया मेरे हिसाब से तो। यहाँ पे बत्ती थी पीछे।
Off on another adventure, are we?
यूज क्लासरूम। आई लाडले, लाडले मूनस्टोन मिल गए लाडले। लीपिंग टोडस्टोन क्या? वही लाडले ऊपर से कहाँ से आ रहा? क्या है ऊपर?
Revelio.
क्या है रे? बहुत मिलते हैं भाई। ये सही है, हाईलाइट हो जाता है पहले। भागीरे भागीरे। सर, ये वाला रूट लूं तो कोई दिक्कत है कि? ओए होए, उड़ता हुआ बलून। शायद से प्रॉपर रास्ता है, थोड़ा अलग वाला रास्ता है। ज्यादा दूर नहीं है मंजिल। ज्यादा दूर नहीं है मंजिल। On side.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello,
मुझे
Natty.
फ्रेंड बोलने में
How are
शर्म
you?
आती है मुझे।
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
इसको बताना चाहिए कि नहीं?
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it. And I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know
हमें
that's a lot
सब
to
बता
absorb.
दिया इसने
It
तो।
is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Good.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
ठीक है चचा, ख्याल रखना चचा अपना। अरे यहाँ पे
After what
कुछ
Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be
red
surprised at
arrow
what happened to Arn.
What's that red arrow? क्या थे वो?
Lumos. Potato. Stupid one. Stupid one.
क्या थे मकड़े से भाई? मकड़ी की चाली। Go to the goblin camp बोल रहा है ये मेरे को। चले जाएं क्या हम लोग? बहुत दूर है।
Potato.
अरे किसी के पैसे गिरे हुए थे। Beasts welcome. What's this?
Accio. Incendio.
आग लगा दी। पेज था क्या इधर? ऐसे गिरा रहे थे हमें? क्या ये मुझे अपनी तरफ बुला रहे हैं? अरे गाय देखो कितनी प्यारी गाय है।
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Protego.
चचा चलाना ठीक है। गाय भगा दी बेचारे में।
Past the ruins. I'm on the right track.
जिसकी दीवानी हुई मैं, वो कृष्णा ही, वो कृष्णा ही।
An encampment. This must be it.
अच्छा एक काम करते हैं हम, चेंज कर लेते हैं स्पेल ब्रो। Why? Okay. Okay.
Brother who works at Gringotts. Couldn't pay me enough to sit behind a desk all day.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
Arn will regret not joining us. If he doesn't come round now, he'll be made even more of an example. Next time I
Should have killed that traitor, Arn, and took his card.
no witch or wizard will be spared.
तो दीवानी कहाँ है? इधर है कोई शायद। Yes, sir. Most certainly. ऊपर कोई है।
We'll reclaim what is rightfully ours.
क्या है तुम्हारा? साले गॉब्लिन डॉन्डो। फिर दिखा तो रहा था अंदर है कहीं जा
Wizards will be defeated.
Steal the loyal stranger and sword.
Any who oppose Ramrock will be eliminated.
अच्छा हम डिस्ट्रैक्ट भी तो कर सकते हैं ना ब्रो। ये है लाले, इसको खींच लूंगे इधर।
If only I could get my hands on fake.
इस पे तो बो ही नहीं है।
Quiet. Too quiet, if you ask me. Grapple, you are.
I deserve better than my old duty.
के पास थी तो वहीं पर और वो।
I'm famished.
Who's there?
ये आ रहा है। वो एक तो अंदर भी है मेरा भाई। जल्दी कैसे सॉल्व हो गया?
That was quite something. Now, to free Arn's cards. Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Reparo. Lumos.
Okay.
Accio. Revelio. Lumos. Quite an enchantment. The cards are returning to Arn. Revelio.
वो अपने आप चले गए भाई। मेरे को डरा दिया था साले ने।
Lumos.
अच्छा ये तो साली एक्सपो नहीं मिली। स्टील दी एक्सपो। इन दोनों पे थी। Into on.
Accio. Accio. Reparo. Levioso.
मकड़ीज मकड़ीज का जाला स्पाइडर फैंग अबे तो पन्ना मिला था इधर भी है कोई मकड़ी रुक जा मुझे मूव लेने दे Farness.
Accio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Not my fault you're a deadly great spider.
यहाँ पे नहीं है कुछ चोरी करने थोड़ी मजरू
Revelio.
और क्या क्या है बेटा यहाँ पे
Archie, I don't have time to argue. I've told you repeatedly not to stray far from home, especially when I'm inside with your little sister.
But you should see them, Mummy. They're beautiful.
Mummy.
These horses with wings.
Oh, that's enough. I'm too tired for your stories today. You stay right here where I can see you. Now, why don't you do some more drawings for me?
Very well,
वाइन के घर में घुस गया उनको पता भी नहीं है मेरे को जोश है तो कौन आ रहा है कौन जा रहा है लेवल लॉक Revelio. Bro, how are you? What's your name, Jethalal? Gears. ओपन बड़ा आ रहा है माफी में बेच सकता हूँ ले लेते हैं मैं डिफरेंस बढ़ जाएगा अरे भाई ओपन बढ़ जाएगा ऑफेंस बढ़ जाएगा ले लो हैंडल्स में आपके पास ऐसा कुछ है नहीं खतरनाक सा इन्वेंटरी में आपके पास है हिस्ट्री अवार्ड पेन वाले मेरे पास तो फालतू की चीज़ है क्वेस्ट ये कर लिया मैंने कंप्लीट 10 बार डॉज करना था रिटर्न टू वन ये कर रहा हूँ मैं अभी पहले कर लेते हैं मेरे भाई इसके पास
Hello,
कुछ है
sir. What do you sell here?
May I see your wares?
What do you have for sale?
Leek juice. Focus potion using combination, they are found in the contains. Use cell rest Thomas Allendia.
I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you.
Legendary, bro. Legendary.
Hope to see you again sometime.
On, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
Bilkul.
The ones I faced were determined to make things...
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, you know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing... Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between...
What a nice idea, Ron. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started.
छोटे मैं तो ट्रैवल करूंगा मेरे भाई चल के कौन जाएगा Hogwarts map. Hogwarts map. Hogwarts map. Set a waypoint क्यों आ रहा है? अरे नहीं यार. Map. I'm just kidding. World map. Ocean classroom, central hall, greenhouse, back. North exit, bell tower, courtyard, east classroom, west tower, bell tower, courtyard, astronomy tower, charms classroom. Different जगह के डार्क charms classroom बिल्कुल यही जाना था एक तो यही था एक तो यही का है You can advance. कुछ आवाज ही नहीं आ रही भाई सिखा रही थी बुढ़िया उन्हें
hope you're
मुझे
able to
कब
take care of
सिखाएगी?
everything.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Expelliarmus.
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do. What is it?
I wondered,
I did. I am a proud member of Ravenclaw House. Why do you ask?
I was curious as to how Hogwarts has changed over the years.
I see. Well, the castle itself, as I'm sure you have surmised, is full of surprises. I dare say more than the staircases change. As for the students, well, they seem to get more capable every year. I can tell you, however, that I did once admonish a certain Phineas Nigellus Black for enjoying a sugar quill during a lecture.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were, students.
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
Time itself? I never would have imagined such a thing.
Ah, well, it was the risk I took with my prior position. You may or may not have heard that I was an unspeakable at the Ministry for years.
An unspeakable? What does...
As you might suspect, I cannot speak about what we did. Suffice it to say, the job was not without its hazards. Now, I hope I've satisfied your curiosity for the moment.
You have. Thank you for speaking with me, Professor.
Keep up with your wand work. One must always be prepared for mischief, both inside and outside of the castle.
Inside and outside of the castle. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus.
Expelliarmus. You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life.
Leviosa. Incendio. Accio. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio.
अरे बाप रे एक और कर दिया था ना मैंने भाई ये और कर लेते हैं ये करने का मन है मेरा वे पॉइंट ही करना पड़ेगा Let's go. Please show me the way. सलाम नहीं ठोकते आजकल ये बड़े बदतमीज हो गए
Levioso. Accio.
जिंदा रहता है
Incendio.
जला के रख दूंगा खाक कर दूंगा चला के सारे। Astronomy towers.
What are you up to now?
सत्यवती
Revelio.
अजीब सही कुछ है। और भाई क्या पढ़ रहे हो? कौन सा नक्षत्र है आज?
A Daedalian key. I wonder where it might lead me.
अरे लीड कर रही है। कहाँ गई वो? King the Charlie too, too much, King the Charlie too.
There's the cabinet. How do I get this key in there?
Way to slap. तो बीच में आएगी तब करना पड़ेगा। मुश्किल है भाई, बहुत जल्दी आ रही है तो।
Got it.
Last.
An old
Not Shakti.
coin. Perhaps Nellie knows what it means.
ने मुझे पकड़वाया था ना।
I enjoy divination.
तो इस टावर में ही है कुछ न कुछ भाई। और
Were you able to follow one of the Daedalian keys?
Hello, Nellie. I managed to get a Daedalian key into its lock.
Brilliant. What did you find in the cabinet?
A curious token of some sort.
Looks like some sort of house token. I bet it unlocks house chests. I call them house chests. I've seen the one in Gryffindor and heard they're also in the other common rooms as well. Keep an eye out. I do hope you continue on. For so much effort, the prize must be something grand.
I should see this through. Could you remind me how the Daedalian keys work again?
When you spot or hear a flying key, you're to follow it back to its cabinet. Inserting it in the lock is the tricky part. I hope you follow some. If you open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
बोल तो रही है मेरी बहन। बोला तो। हाउस चेस्ट में डालना है। वो जो आंख दिखाती है, वो जो आंख दिखाती है बस वो तो हर जगह है। हाउस वाली अलग होगी कोई। बहुत भागना पड़ता है भाई।
This must be my house chest. Seems I'll need to find more house tokens if I'm to open this. Quite a few by the look of it.
Quite a few. भाई वो भरना पड़ेगा। भाई पागल है के लाने। Battalion that are around Hogwarts, so I have no clue about it. They are giving me no clue and एक मिशन और करूँगा मैं, then I'll go. World's map. What's to be hoped? यहाँ पे एक और है, चल पंगे लेंगे।
Imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
I beseech you for some assistance.
Hello. Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pin. I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid. Precise.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother.
I'm so sorry.
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. The treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
It sounds dangerous.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see. Grace, what was it you needed my help?
Don't do that. You could hurt someone.
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
बेटा बाइक कैसे करते हैं? जी है कुछ मिल गया भाई।
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
करके पछताऊंगा। प्यार करके पछताऊंगा। जल्दी जल्दी भाई, जल्दी जल्दी तैर।
You didn't find the dive too terribly difficult.
यहाँ से ऊपर नहीं जा सकता क्या? ए लड़की,
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
तू अच्छी लगी
How
मुझे,
incredible!
इसलिए
Did you
गया
find the
तेरे।
astrolabe?
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me and for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
मरमेड मास्क मिल गया गाइस। लेवल 12 में मिलेगा। ओके, लेजेंडरी, सुपर लेजेंडरी। पर्सन चैलेंजेस कर दिए हैं मैंने।
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student! You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stay behind!
There you are. What kind of magic that was?
Accio. Incendio.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
The collection section of your free guide has been updated. Then you may learn variables and on enemies.
Stop right there! I can just hold them off!
I'm not going anywhere with you.
Incendio.
Release me!
Accio. Incendio.
Incendio.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me?
Ashwinders?
Vic-
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were... Best get moving on my research.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of... I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terrible.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
जी मैं लेके आऊँ नौकर हूँ मैं तेरा
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, that's all.
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Incendio.
Perhaps a spell might help us here.
Expelliarmus. Accio. Levioso.
What could that be? Repair? Yeah, वो light वाला.
Lumos. Reparo.
Spell might help, but how?
Conjuring
sweet work. These are pyres, after all.
Accio.
वो तो फायर तो मैंने यूज करी थी। इसको और पास लाया जाए।
Incendio.
तो कुछ ज्यादा आग नहीं लगी।
Got the mallow sweet to work. Now, what to do about these pyres?
क्या बोली?
Incendio.
छोटी।
Incendio.
Perhaps a spell might help us here.
तो स्पेल पे क्या कर रहा हूँ?
Incendio. Levioso. Incendio.
अरे मोरी मैया इस पे करना क्या?
Incendio. The flames make the pyre sink.
एरी मोरी मैया।
How beautiful!
अरे ये कौन आ गई?
What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Completed the main quest. Now to where? काला आ रहा है कुछ। जब दूर होते हैं तो ट्रैवल कर सकता है, पास होते हैं तो you can travel. You have to run only. That's not right,
Greetings,
yeah.
young Slytherin. Scrope knows about the old book you found for Professor Fig. Scrope can help you. And you can help Scrope. Get to the courtyard past the pendulum. If you don't know it, you'll see it easy enough. And don't tell anyone what you're up to. Especially Professor Black.
Hey, इधर मत लड़ो. Cantonment.
Brilliant.
हमारे सामने नहीं लाडले. ये तो खुल जा बे. Oh my god. Where is it? अब दिखने लग गई यार है ना. एक के बाद एक ऊपर ले गई है तो मुझे.
Revelio.
Yes sir, yes sir.
Incendio. Revelio.
क्या इसकी साउंड ऐसी है क्या? I knew यार something कुछ तो है different.
Revelio.
Spoke knows about the book you found. Is it missing something? Remembering it is safe to speak out and the open scope has left another note. Among the circle of books, take care. Tell no one about this.
Scrope. Who is Scrope?
वही तो. भाई ये जगह देखी देखी सी लग रही. नॉस्टैल्जिक फील आ रहा देख के. यही कहीं पे है इसने इसको छोड़ रखा. ये है क्या? This is not it.
Revelio. Accio. Incendio.
पता लग गया मुझे.
Accio.
Almost there. Head for the pumpkin just down from the stone circle. Look inside one of them. You may be able to help poor broken.
Pumpkins. Ah, I
भाई
think I
ये
know just the place.
ट्रैप नहीं लग रहा. और तेनू ट्रैप आसान नहीं लग रहा यूं. मैं असली में होता तो कते ही ना जाता, कते ही ना. अब भाई बना रहा है.
Revelio.
The young Slytherin must be extremely furious by now.
Down to the water's edge.
भाई
This had better not be a trick.
इसको अब समझ में आया कि it's better not be a trick. 3 बार हो गया जब. तीसरी बारी में माना हूँ. काले लाडले. Story mood on. Scope.
Thank you for coming all this way. The name's Scrope. Scrope serves the headmaster. Been in the Black family for years. Apologies for the abundance of notes. Scrope wanted to be sure you weren't followed.
What's this all about? Your notes mentioned the book I found in the restricted section.
Scrope can tell you more in exchange for your help, but no one, especially the headmaster, can know.
Okay.
Happy to help, especially if you can shed light on the book.
Scrope is grateful. Scrope's late mistress, Apollonia Black, may she rest in peace, was a student at Hogwarts over 50 years ago. Before she died, she spoke with passion of pages ripped from a book. Scrope suspects she took them to her private grotto. She was delirious at the end, poor thing. Mistook belladonna for elderberries. Scrope tried to warn her.
I'm sorry to hear that. But how do you benefit if I find the pages?
Scrope believes that a treasured Black family ring is also in the grotto. Scrope wishes to give it to the headmaster. Apollonia forbade Scrope from entering the grotto long ago. Scrope continues to honour her wishes. Scrope would not dare ask a student for help, but when Scrope learned you were looking for those pages, Scrope thought you might also find the ring.
How did you know that I'd found a book?
Scrope and the other house elves are good at staying out of sight. Scrope hears and sees many things in the castle.
It seems this may help us both. I shall...
Scrope is relieved. Scrope hoped the young Slytherin would be willing to help. Take this toast to the grotto just down the coast and place it on the pedestal there. Good luck. Scrope will wait right here for you. Best of luck finding your pages.
और ये तो बहुत सारे हैं भाई।
Accio, incendio. Leviosa. Protego. Accio. Leviosa.
मेरे लाल, मेरे हरे, मेरे नीले, इधर आ। तेनू मैं तेनू सबक सिखावां।
Accio. Incendio. Incendio.
मैं तेनू सबक सिखावां। आगे नीचे की तेनू।
Accio. Leviosa. Incendio.
Excuse me, miss. और किससे पंगे ले रहा है?
Why would I need a piece of toast? I suppose that's where it goes.
भाई ये तो कुछ लंबा क्वेस्ट लग रहा है।
Could it be? A visitor?
हाँ भाई। Skip that away.
The name's Richard Jackdaw. I was a student, just like you, about a century ago. How in the...
A house elf named Scrope sent me. Said I might find a black family ring here.
Ah. Sorry to say, I sold the ring a long time ago. Poor Scrope. Can't say I blame him. I stole all these treasures just to impress her. Alas, 'twas to no avail. I thought a secret map I pilfered from Peeves would pique her interest. But she simply rolled her eyes. What would I want with yellowed old pages torn from a book? Not my fight.
I'd like to have those pages if you don't mind.
They're not here. I thought if Apollonia wasn't interested in the map on the pages, but so I followed the map to what I can only describe as an enchanted cave of some kind. And you see what? Here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll...
I suppose if that's the only way for me to get those pages.
I'm sure the pages are still... If you don't mind the sight of a, well, My.
Light the candle on the end of the bridge. Maybe there is a forest. Open gate, just like where I come
A
from.
map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now. Where did you suggest we meet?
Right, चल चल.
I suppose if that's the only way.
Wow, yeah. Water is looking nice.
Hello, Scrope. Thanks to you, I was able to enter Apollo. I met a ghost there, Richard Jackdaw, who's agreed to lead me to the pages I've been looking for.
Phew, that boy was never good enough for Apollonia. Oh,
I'm sorry to say that Jackdaw sold it long ago.
sad news indeed. Scrope shall need to think of another way to impress the headmaster. Well, Scrope takes some consolation in knowing that the young Slytherin found...
I did. Thank you again, Scrope.
निकल लिया बेटा. चूमंतर गली से निकल लिया बेटा. अब जब मैं 12 लेवल का हो गया हूँ. Why so sparkly, sparkly? So come here.
Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
ये कुछ बात है बेटे. ये चुदे इधर.
This looks intriguing. Revelio. Incendio.
भाई सीख ले रहा होगा इधर. Okay, let's end it. और कुछ भी है.
Incendio. Revelio. Incendio! Accio!
Come on, come on, come on. Let's go home. Home. Let's go. No, bro. Save the game. ठीक है. हाँ 4 सेकंड तो बहुत कम होता है. लाले इतना तो चलता है. चलो गाइस, लेट्स एंड दिस स्ट्रीम. बाय बाय. एक तो हुई ना.